name is Edwin Harden. I'm interviewing Mr. Anthony here, who's a financial advisor. So, being a financial advisor, what are some of the things that you deal with on a daily basis?
So on a daily basis, I meet with clients and we discuss what their financial goals are with their money. And throughout a few meetings, I get to know them, develop a relationship, and we eventually come to formulate some form of plan to help them with those goals. We not only do that in the beginning, but throughout their life. And as time progresses, things change, so we kind of adapt to what their circumstances are. Some of my clients are maybe a little bit younger, starting out, having families, so they need to save for college, for their kids' college. And some of my clients are a little bit older and getting ready to use their money for retirement spending. They have income for the future, and they don't have to keep working. They could stop working. So my job is to help them, between now and then, formulate that plan to help them do that.
So, what are some obstacles that you see in your profession?
For the people that are getting started doing this job, I'd say the obstacles are getting started. Meeting clients that you can start a business and build on your clientele. And when you get started, it's a little bit harder just because you don't have the experience quite yet, and you have to build that. And it takes a little bit of time, but it's a good job to have, even though there are some obstacles, I think, in the beginning. But once you get past those first few years building your business, it does become a lot more rewarding for people.
So, what are some things that helped you from high school to now? What's some things that helped you become an financial advisor?
That's a good question. I read a lot of books. I do on my spare time. I think it's fun to learn about business and other people's ideas, and I read a lot. I read a lot of business books that that give you good values that you could practice in business, and discipline and things like that. I had fun reading books, and it was just a natural fit with sales. I read a lot of books on sales. I didn't know how to sell in the beginning either, and so that really helped me prepare. When you're in presentations and talking to people, it's important to have that skill set. So I think talking to people also in this industry is a good thing to do. But yeah, I would say most of the time I spent time reading a lot of books.
As a financial advisor, what is some of the best parts of your job, and what are some of the worst parts of your job?
Best parts of my job, I'd say, is the autonomy, is the fact that I kind of control my own schedule and my calendar, because you kind of, as you build your book and you build your business, you kind of set the time for when you're meeting your clients, and that is one of the benefits of the job, is that I do control what my calendar looks like, and that's definitely a benefit. Some of the cons are, I'd say that dealing with stakeholders, customers, and the uncertainty of the economy can add stress to your position. It really makes you do your due diligence, and not that that's a con of the job or a bad thing of the job, but it can be stressful and overwhelming because there's so much to learn, there's so much to know, and there's so much to do, in this business. And I'd say that can be overwhelming if you don't know how to manage it. But like anything else, you can plan for it and get better at managing your time throughout the day. But that is definitely, I think, one of the more cons of the job, is the fact that there is so much uncertainty, and you have to kind of be the head point of all that.
So, what are some things that I know I asked you about, some things from high school and now that helped you, but what are some things in college that helped you, like some classes you took or something like that?
I think marketing is a good class that I learned from a lot in school. It helped me put my ideas together, how to start influencing, how to be a better writer, be a better marketer. That was something that I took a lot from in school. So yeah, I you know, English classes, knowing how to write, knowing how to communicate are really important skills, and that really did help me be a better communicator in the workforce, which you definitely need to be.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah,
Anthony,
thanks for having me. Yeah, absolutely.